I need you
Ah,
to give me some feet. Give me
yes,
some
queen.
feet, sis.
Hi.
Lauren, how are you, Sugar Pie?
I'm amazing. How are you?
So I am blessed. So and I know you're
Blessed.
feeling awesome because this
I
single,
am, yes.
we're not getting to that yet. Let me turn it down. We're not even getting to that yet. So the last time I saw you was, I don't know if you remember it was a while ago. It was at Jingle Ball. That was a little while.
TBT.
That
It's been
was
a minute. It's been a minute.
TBT.
We'll see each other soon again there, though.
See each other soon. How are you?
I'm amazing. I'm so blessed, man. I've really just been counting my blessings in this moment. And especially today, I'm just feeling like overwhelmed at just giving everyone a new song that means so much to me. I'm really happy.
And it sounds amazing. Before we get there, talk about the blessings. Let's talk about them blessings. What you got? What's raining down on you besides the music? What is it?
Yes. I mean, I'm just so grateful. Like, I know a lot of people in this moment, are going through very, intense times, and I resonate with that a lot. But it's made me really come like internally and really just realize how much I have, you know what I mean? I have the space to be in, and I have, food and the ability to keep food on my table for me and my family, and my family is healthy and I have my health, you know what I mean? Like just, you realize like how much more there is to life than just, the things that we all pay attention to on the outside.
Nice. I'll take that. So let me introduce you properly, sis. And I want to say, habla solo un poquito, mami.
Jauregui.
Ahí
está. Ahí está, Jauregui, sí.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you. Let me slide back so you can see it. Lauren Jauregui.
Jauregui, yes.
Just dropped a new single like was it 2 hours ago?
It was at midnight that the single dropped, but 2 hours ago the video dropped. So.
And I love the vibe. It's like you just like put aside out of my 50 feet, and it makes sense for the times.
On top of that, yes.
Talk to me about
social distancing, exactly.
And you're encouraging that. We thank you.
Yeah, it's a nice little add-on, I guess, to the meeting. It's great. I think it worked out very cool. Like this was always planned to be exactly what's happening right now, even before all of this craziness occurred. So it's just wild how God works sometimes. Like divine, like just divine.
Pause and say, won't he do it?
Every time.
So what was your process in writing this song? Like what was in your mind? What were you thinking about?
Yeah, so this song I wrote with Trey Campbell, who's an incredible songwriter.
Yeah.
And, it was just, when I walked in on the session, that it was him and Jay Pounds were like working on it already, and they had kind of like started the vibe of the chorus, and I was like, ooh, this is everything, because he knew me and he knew about me, and he kind of like knew about my vibe, and so he was already kind of in the zone, and I was like, this is it. And so we locked in, and we really dug into those verses, and then that second verse just kind of came to me in the Spanish, because it was like I was going through that at the time as well. It's just, I feel like there's endless amounts of pressure that are put onto us daily, and especially in what I do, there's just so much noise and so many people telling you who you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing, and whether or not you're successful enough or whatever it is, as you're on a growth pattern and on a growth trajectory, you know what I mean? Nice. So I think it was just heavy on my heart that day, and his as well, because he I feel like it's such a relatable thing to just not want to be around toxicity and to want to push that to the side and get away from that shit,
And was there something in particular, or were there particular things that people kind of pressured you into, or that you felt like you were pressured into?
I don't think that I was pressured into anything, just as far as like I've always been very assertive and kind of stood my ground. I think there's things that I did that I probably didn't resonate with on 100% of a level, but I think that it's first of all part of growth, and second of all was a huge part of my story and in helping me evolve into who I am right now.
Nice.
And I don't regret any of that. I embrace it now with love, you know what I mean? Because with love for who I thought I had to be, and love for who I know I am, and who I know I always was, and who I'm continuing to grow to be.
Come on. So tell us, who is Lauren? Who is Lauren Jauregui?
That's such a loaded question.
It is. I know. It got deep real quick.
It got deep real quick. Oh my gosh. Well, first and foremost, a singer-songwriter. That's on one. And I don't know. I think I don't know. How do I describe myself? It's like a dating profile. I love going to the beach. I love,
long walks. Well, not right
long
now,
walks
but...
on the beach, long walks with my dog, where she actually goes to the bathroom. I'm just kidding.
How is your little doggy?
Yeah, no, she's here. You want to see her?
Let me see your dog.
She's sunbathing right now. Look at this queen.
Hi, mommy. Is she spoiled?
Oh yeah. What? Spoiled.
She's the cutest thing ever.
Isn't she so cute?
She's the
adorable.
Cutest thing ever.
Did you see those legs laid out? Like,
let me see.
Please observe the position.
Hold on.
This position.
She's stretched out. Like she's stretched
right?
out.
Like,
the caption.
I wish I had that hip flexibility. Like,
the caption on that. The caption on that is 50 feet, social distancing, don't bother me. Single out, go listen now. That's the caption. That is the caption.
Yes, please.
So tell me now, we have this single that is out. Who's the sister? What's sister's name?
I'm sorry.
Sister calling again.
Taylor. Taylor. She's in the video. She's in the video.
Taylor.
It works out perfectly.
Taylor, we doing the interview. Taylor, give her 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. So
I know, right? We're in the middle of an interview.
So we have
the
single. No worries. So the single is out. The video is out, and you actually recorded that where? In Miami, right?
In Miami, yeah. In my family home. It's where I grew up.
And it looked like it was like a real family type. It was genuine.
Yeah, it was. It was very genuine. I really do love my family, and they were my real family. It was my brother, my sister, my mom, my dad, my uncle, Padrino, like my dog, my family dog, my grandpas were in it. Everybody. 2 of my best friends are in it. Like, I brought in the whole gang. I was like, listen.
To make it
this
real.
song is about no negativity and keeping your energy clear with the people you love. So you're all going to be in this in your house as well.
Well, that's positive. Well, that's positive. Now, I really want
to. Hold on, let me just let her know that I'm doing an interview right now, so she doesn't keep calling.
Okay, we're gonna give it a second and text sister. Sister, we stopping this interview just to text you to let you know that we is in an interview. No, right, no worries. Sister knows now. You sure?
Right? Like,
well, it might be important though. But is she okay? Is she okay?
She's fine. Yeah, she's just downstairs. I was like, you just need to wait a moment. She's downstairs.
Okay. So what I want to do, I want to
patience, right? Patience is a virtue.
Patience. Paciencia. Paciencia. That's how you say it in Spanish?
Paciencia, yes.
Okay. In French, on dit patience. Creole, patience. So if you're okay with it, I want to trace it back to the beginnings. Because you're from South Florida, yes?
Yeah, born and raised in Miami.
Born and raised in Miami. How was that like for you? Somebody being in music and just loving music. How was your upbringing?
It was beautiful. My dad is a musician as well, and so there was a lot of music was always in my house and flowing and loud. Really loud. He's a drummer, so he was always playing the drums and playing piano. He was like in different bands and stuff. And I've always just loved music and gravitated towards it. It was always something that was in my soul, kind of. And I didn't take any vocal lessons growing up. I was just like in choir here and there. And I did like some talent shows where I dressed up like Lady Gaga one time. Like, but nothing of anything serious, you know. I was more, I was really academic. So I was real focused on school and getting into college for free. Yeah. So that was my focus a lot.
My sister says get paid to go to school. I love it.
Yeah, right? Like, but then my dad always believed in me. My mom always believed in me. And when I told my dad I wanted to audition for X Factor, he like took the chance and was like, all right, we'll try this. Like, you're going to see it's difficult. And I was like, okay. Here I am.
Here you are. Come on.
And
here you are.
Now we're finally here. We finally made it.
Come on.
We made it to my truth. We made it.
And I want to delve into the single more and into the music, the upcoming projects. Before we do that, speaking of education though, because I saw something about that that really made me look at you like, come on, sis. And you sound like you're that person that's self-motivated, and when you have your sights set on something, you're gonna do it. A lot of people don't know you were in the IB program.
I was in the IB program, but I had to drop out junior year, so I didn't get to actually complete the IB program. So I'm not even gonna front and say that. But I was in AP after, once I came back to school, because there's like a little hiatus when I was on the show where I wasn't able to physically be in school. So it's hard to do the IB program that way because it's so lecture and like writing based, you know? Yeah. So I wasn't able to like physically be there for that. So I had to defer, if you will, which isn't even a deferral at all.
But
to
you
AP.
finished.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My mom is a teacher. My mom made sure I finished. She's like, you're not getting a GED. You're getting your homeschooling degree, so you can go to Ivy League if you want. I was like, Mom, I don't be a musician, but I'm down. I'm down. I'll do it for you. I love you.
And you graduated, and you got through it. So maybe somebody's listening right now, and even at that point, because everybody's doing like the distance learning and trying to probably juggle, maybe trying to maintain a house and maintain school or kids. How were you able to balance everything at that time?
If I'm gonna be real with you, I was not a balancer. I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you.
50 feet. You gonna keep
right? Exactly. So I was like, well, I had to drop out of junior year. As far as the curriculum, then it was one of those things where I genuinely couldn't handle doing what I was doing and being able to physically be in school.
Right.
And then I did virtual schooling while I was on the show for a little bit, but that was also strange, again, being that I was in that program and the teacher provided for us while she was beautiful and great was not necessarily there to teach an IB program. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And plus there was like a bunch of other kids. But then when I got my degree, I did that by testing out. So I just had to study and do a test, and I did that physically in Miami, and I passed, and I graduated.
But
I will go to college one day for my own reasons.
For free.
For free, damn it.
Scholarship queen. I'm gonna connect you with the scholarship queen, honey. You don't have to pay nothing.
Thank you.
But that is.
Well, but then I'll be able to afford it. So I'll save that scholarship for somebody who can't.
See, look at you, heart of gold, talented and heartful. See, but I think that goes to a testament of your drive and persistency. Even after all of that, it's like you still push through writing. You still push through putting out music, and then we get to here.
Yes.
Come on, sis. Come on, sis.
Really, I know. I'm so happy.
Though? Like, really? How do you feel?
I feel like a little bird. I'm just so grateful, honestly, man. I'm so grateful to my younger self for being as strong as she was and getting through all of that. I'm grateful to my loved ones for like nurturing me and keeping me safe and always reminding me of my power, like even when I really didn't know it was there.
Right.
And I'm grateful for the opportunity to like live my life doing what I love. It's just such a blessing, and I do not take it for granted, and I know, and I live in that gratitude every day.
Beautiful. And we can honestly see it through the music and hear it. It's like, if you guys have not seen this video, you got to go check it out. 50 feet. It's just, it puts you in that like chill vibe. Let me just play. Hold on. Just
like, hey.
You hear that? Go ahead. Matter of fact, go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
We're here.
Give me
am I singing? Is this second verse?
That's the second verse. Second verse.
Oh, abuelita, ven, cuídame cuando el mundo me quita la fe. Making sure that I'm burning my sage. Say a prayer when I'm feeling afraid. That's what it takes these days.
They gotta download the rest. Stop. They gotta download the rest.
They gotta download the rest.
Don't do that. Pay for the rest. Pay for the rest. And the album. God. So we have this single, 50 Feet. Thank you for that. And the visuals.
You're welcome.
So 2020, mommy, where's the album?
Ya viene. I'm working on it. I just bought myself a little piano. not little. It's a really nice piano. It's a Roland, and I'm really excited about it because I'm gonna start like playing around on it. But I have some songs that I have pretty much like narrowed down. I just got to get them done. Like that's the point. And right now I'm sifting because I spent like the past 2 years writing, you know, so I have a lot of material that I'm sifting through, and I'm kind of like, you know, putting it in categories and making sure like sound wise things are flowing, and just like getting into like a maturity point in my relationship with my music where I kind of know what I want.
Nice.
You know, because it was a process to find what I wanted and to, you know, sift through the things that you think you are as a musician, but then you turn out not to be. And sometimes you make songs and they're amazing, but they don't really click with the sound that you think you wanted, you know?
It's not hitting you.
Exactly. So it's one of those, it's that process right now where I'm sifting through and I'm sorting who I am out.
Well, so far,
but it will be here by the end of the year, for sure.
Well, whatever this is, what we're hearing now, we love it, and fans are reacting to it. People are like, I see you got like diehard fans, dude. Like,
yeah, dude, they're amazing. They're
They come
angels.
through for LJ. They come through for LJ, boo boo.
They really do.
So I want to get to any questions that we might have here, but are there any special features that we might be seeing soon? I'm not gonna put out names, but you know,
yeah, no,
you know,
I'm not. Yeah, there are some really bomb features. I think there will be more soon. I just have a feeling because, you know, a lot of this game of features, I'm blessed to have some really bomb people who are my genuine friends in this industry, like people who are genuinely talented and genuinely have a heart of fucking gold that I've encountered and that we've connected, and they have, and the thing, and I see them and they've acknowledged me before anything kind of happened, you know?
Right.
So I hold them in such a beautiful light, and I know that out the woodwork is gonna come. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm ready for that, because also like I don't diss that either, because I understand you having to like see what someone's about before like aligning yourself with, you know, whatever they do and what they make, you know? Like, that's an important part of being an artist. Right. So I respect that, but I also peep.
You peep game, sis.
Peep.
You know? peep game. That's fine. That's fine. But and truthfully, you have one of those voices, and I'm glad you did this track, because I think people have an opportunity to, with your other tracks that you put out too. But for me, this was like, yes, look, come, you know how when you ain't got no words, and it's like, but say it. You know what I mean? You don't even know what to say, but it's like,
yes, this makes me so happy, dude. I love that you love it. I love that you're feeling it. That's all that matters to me, man, is that the shit that I'm making, it resonates.
It's wavy, sis, and we can't wait for the album to come out. Are there any, if you can share this with me, if you can let Stitches know about this and everybody else listening, is it like someone in particular that you really want to work with? Like that you like, you know, everybody has that like one. We're good with just your voice, but you know.
Yeah, dude. I have a few, like I have like a long list of angels that if I were to ever, I would die. But one of the main ones that I would really love is, actually, I'm gonna give you two. One is James Blake. Oh. I love James Blake. I think he's a phenomenal songwriter and just a force. His voice, just my god! I think we would make such a beautiful song together, personally.
That would be nice.
And then another would be SZA. Like, I love Solana. I still listen to Control every single day of my life. Like,
listening to this,
she's such a talented writer. Like, such a talented expresser.
I hear it. What would the song be about? Now I'm interested, dog.
Oh, I don't know. I would love to get in a studio. I'm sure we will at some point. She's a friend of mine. Like, I know we're going to get in the studio. And whatever comes to us that day, whatever we're feeling that day. Because that's another thing. I think she's on my same tip about, like, being very present in the moment. And like, I love her, the way she's so spiritual and connected and present in that existence. And I just appreciate and admire that always when I see that.
I can hear that. I feel like that would be a nice melodic, wavy, like, yes, like
a little jazziness. I
don't even know what it is, but it'd be awesome. Delicious. So anything else that Madame Lauren has going on that you want us to know about? I'm not
Oh,
going to get
yeah,
personal unless you do.
No. So I was like,
I was
no, I'm
polite.
good. No. I'm doing this live on Sundays on my Instagram, which is just my name, like you see. Well, I am on my Instagram, so you can see that. It's called Attunement, and basically, I'm just kind of exploring just different healing modalities that have worked for me as I've, navigated my own journey of being a human, which includes like anxiety and depression, and it includes happiness, and it includes health and wellness, and just different concepts and people that are experts in those concepts I'm gonna have as it unfolds, and then just like me talking shit, honestly, about like like if I have something to say, I usually do. So it would just be like me exploring different kind of topics. If you wanted to attune it on Sundays.
Sundays, so
at 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Beautiful. And I do want to commend you and show love back to you, the Together at Home that you did. How was that feeling? If you guys didn't see that, it was on, I think it was March 30th. We were promoting it on iHeartRadio. A lot of artists just came together to just show love to our first responders and raising money. Why was that important for you to get involved in?
I think any cause that I can align with that is doing good by the people is important to me. And even further beyond that, because those kinds of things are amazing. And there are also a lot of organizations that don't necessarily get as much promotion that are doing incredible things for people like on the ground. Like Food Not Bombs in Miami is amazing. They help out the homeless and making sure that they're safe and protected and fed, especially during times like this, which is like we all think of homeless people as just people by the wayside that must have done something to get to where they are. But a lot of the time the system just really fucks everyone, and people end up in situations very unwillingly and very like forcibly. So they're just as important as the rest of us, and they're so much more vulnerable to the circumstances that we're going through right now because of the fact that they don't have a home to quarantine in,
Right.
So if you can help them out, that'd be super sick. Also, Dream Defenders.
My family.
I love Dream Defenders, man. They're amazing, and they're doing amazing mutual aid work. They're like holding donation on Fridays at 9 a.m. They have like a drop location where you can send donations and you can send money, and they're also trying to bail people out who are on only unable to be in a cage right now because they can't afford a bail bond, which is ridiculous, and they're completely innocent of any crime. So they're putting pressure on the state attorney to do that as well. So if you want to support them, they're amazing too. And Lotus House, which helps out women and kids. And they need a lot of help too because these kids are not in school, so there's a lot of restless children running around. So
who need some help?
You have time, money, whatever it is that you can donate, be beautiful.
And big up to you because you're doing music and you're working in the community, trying to give back, and not even trying, you're giving back your time and working on different projects. What else? What are we not doing, sis? Like.
That's a good question. I feel like I'm going on 24/7.
Yeah, right. How does Lauren?
My biggest project though is literally myself. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like that's what I'm working on the most. Yeah, we're getting deep here. This is deep. We're right locked in here.
Wow. So
yeah, I've been doing a lot of internal work, man. Because what I've noticed is that when I feel stressed out and anxious and like all of those really negative, deep set emotions, because I'm a feeler. I'm a Cancer. I'm a water sign. I'm an empath. I have a lot of feelings. I'm an artist. Like you could just keep going. But so I've noticed that I've been working a lot with like my triggers, like when things trigger me and elicit a reaction that isn't fully expressive of me. You know what I mean? It's like the hurt version of me, the little child version of me, or like, the darker shadow side of ourselves. And I've really been trying to check her lately, and not necessarily check her in a way that's, you know, you're wrong. Because that's where I was going before, was the route of like hyper self-criticism that's like really mean to yourself, you know?
Right.
And that just never worked for me, because I would just end up feeling shittier and more guilty and more shameful, you know? Right. And so I've been going the route of loving her a little harder and digging a little deeper into like, why are you reacting like this? What's the deeper reason why? Like, what is it that you need to heal about yourself that you think this person is bringing out of you, but really is just something inside of you, you know?
Right.
So I've been doing a lot of reading on that. Like, I'm reading a book right now called How to Break the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And it's just helping me break the habit of being myself. Exactly. Like and then I'm simultaneously reading All About Love by Bell Hooks, which is such a beautiful... Right. Have you read All About Love?
Come on, sis. One of my communications classes, I had to read one of the books. Come on, schooling.
Let's go. Have you read All About Love, though? Like that specific book?
I have not. I
highly, highly recommend it.
Let me write it.
It's fantastic. It helps give us like just a framework about what love means and why we've distorted it so poor, like so intensely as a society. And it's a beautiful exploration.
All About Love. What is it called?
All About Love by Bell Hooks.
All About Love. And you know, that brings me, I don't know where we're going. We're going left, child. But
right?
did you ever read the book, 5 Languages of Love? Have you read that?
Yes, the 5 love languages, yes.
5 love languages. What's your love language?
Oh,
did you take the test?
Language? I don't, I think I did. I need, I'm an affectionate, like I need physical contact. I'm a touch person, and I think I'm like is there one that is like affirmations, like positive?
Yes.
Like you have
there's affirmation.
Kind of like affirm that you know that
words
we communicate. I'm a communicator.
Mm.
Yeah, touch and communication are the most important to me.
Oh, cool! So
I'm super affectionate, like super affectionate.
See, I'm the person that like I touch you, hey. So my sister just punches me back, and then I don't do it no more. So touch of endearment.
Growth. That's what we're talking about, right?
Come on, grow 50 feet. So now back to this single, 50 feet. It is officially out. Anything else that you want the beautiful people to know about it? We talked about the video, where the concept came, how it came about. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've kind of covered it all, but I just this video and this song are really special to me. Yeah. I think that they're the most authentic, pure version that I've given so far of me and my story and who I am. I think it's like a little glimpse. It's a tiny glimpse. It's like a 3-minute song, of course. But even the video, I feel like I really captured how important my family and loved ones are to me. Yeah. And the fact that I was able to do that in my childhood home and like where I grew up at Palacio de los Jugos, which is like...
Palacio!
You already know, because you already know.
Cubano,
okay?
Cubano,
Cubano, exactly. So I love that I was able to do that and capture that, and I'm grateful for anyone who takes the time to look at it. Like, thank you, for real, from the bottom of my heart.
So it is officially out now, 50 Feet, the video, the single, you can download it. Lauren said it herself, the album is coming soon, 2020.
2020, you already know.
Come on, sis, come through.
I gotta give us a positive parallel to the craziness that is happening.
And it's like perfect timing though.
Yeah,
we somehow said it earlier, but
it's always divine. Everything is divine.
Family,
honestly, like, if anyone listening, when you actually give it up and you stop trying to pretend like you're in control and you actually release all the pressure you put on yourself and you give it to God or give it to the universe or give it to the life force, whatever you call it, however you see it, do it. Just do it. Your life will change. I promise.
You about to make me throw a napkin, chat. I don't even got no napkin. You know how they do it in the church.
Fan yourself a little bit.
I'll put some water on you. I don't know. You know. I don't know what to do. Listen, mommy, when we get out of this social distancing thing, you have to come into this station. ¿Está bien?
I would love to.
And we have to get you to sit down and we laugh, we chat, and we have a good time. By
It'll be great.
then, we will have an album.
Yes, by then we will have an album. That's what we're gonna put out, right?
Yes, I don't let God catch it. Come on, I don't know where this is coming from, but it's fine. So,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Make it happen. Make it happen.
I like it. Let's make it.
So, in lieu of 50 feet, so this is something that we have to do. If you're okay with it, we have to do a Creole word of the day. ¿Está bien?
Real word of the day.
Creole word of the day.
Creole word of the day. Let's go.
So habla español, habla francés, y Creole. So our word is gonna be. Well, you give me a word.
In Spanish or in Creole? Because I don't know Creole.
Do you know a word in Creole?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so. Teach me.
Okay, let's see a word that makes sense. Oh crap! I don't know.
How do you say love? How do you say love in Creole?
I think you can say muemo.
Mevo.
Okay. Muemo.
Wait, is that an R?
Wait. Mue.
Mue.
Muemo.
Lemon.
Oui. Muemo.
Okay, wait, one more time. What's the me?
The shorter version is like muemo. Okay. Mue.
Muemon.
Yes. Muemo.
Muemon.
Yes. Yes.
I love it.
Don't say things they teach you nothing.
So does that mean like I love you?
It's like it's more of like I like you, like I'm
oh, it's like a cute little
When you there you go, do it again.
Memo. Is that right? Memo.
Don't say stitches they teach you nothing. So
I will not. I could never.
Sis, tell us again where. I'm sure everybody knows where to find you, but we can download 50
We're
feet.
reiterating. Yes, on all platforms across the board. YouTube has the video Vivo. You can go to my website, laurenjaregui.com, and you're going to get all the links you like. I also have a bunch of other songs that are out, so you can also listen to them if you'd like. Feel free to stream.
Nice.
No problem here.
Do we have songs coming out that you've written for other people really quick?
Not yet. I have a bunch of songs that I'm gonna end up pitching this year, but I had none yet, but there will be.
And movies, acting, like, are we doing it?
She's coming.
Okay.
She has to, the world needs to just get it first, you know? Like, she knows, but like the world needs to just get it. And they're getting it. They're getting it. I feel like this song is the beginning of the getting it.
Okay. Slowly, increments, darling, increments.
And I'm okay with that. It's organic and it's real, and I'm doing it off of my own terms, and that's all that matters to me, you know? 2
snaps and a finger. 2 snaps
and a little twist. A little wiggle.
One more time. Wait.
A finger wiggle.
2 snaps and a finger. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh hell, we didn't do it at the same time. Wait. 1, 2, 3.
We didn't do it. One more time. You do it.
Oh hell.
There we go.
God bless you, Suge. Everything awesome. I pray it just rains down on you and just keep the joy.
Thank you. I'm sending it up to you.
we got to ride out to this. I'm gonna give you the mic. Ready?
All right.
I'm weathering.
I want them to hear it. I need more than 52. I don't need messing with mine.
We love you, Lauren. Get that 50 feet single now.
Love you.
Go watch the video on YouTube. You have a wonderful day and be safe.
Thank you for having me, babe. You too, babe.
Be safe. God bless you, sis.
You too, babe.
Thank you.